Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the, put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block, straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. Do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. And off we go from Arizona. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 15-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Second down, Murray. The throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Murray. Moving to his left. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harris Jr. touchdown of the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Rams.
A gain there of 20. Good for a Rams 1st down. Williams gets it from the pistol. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
So after one, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. A draw to Benson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. Murray now off the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
They had him covered initially, but once the quarterback was able to break contain of the pocket and buy more time, you're just asking a lot out of your secondary to maintain man coverage for that long.
Murray now on 2nd down. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense,
and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Brandon Robb. Touchdown, Arizona. Is his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 42 yards.
19 Tiger.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in on the left by McClure. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 31, here is 2nd and 5. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Tackled there by Matt Wilson. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's got it at about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down.
Here we go, set.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They go play action now. Murray got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Murray on 1st down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
Jack Ryland for the extra point.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. Now, faking the give. Oh, the ball's out. The Cardinals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Extra point now by Riley. His kick is good, and the Cardinals are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 10. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. To the ground, it's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
I'll pick up with 44 yards on the play.
They'll look to throw again. A ball deep for the end zone. And the ball out of of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down and 8. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Rams.
They'll go again here with Williams. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Danielle Hunter getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Benson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. It is 3rd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Cardinals lining up for punt. Returnable from the 17. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. They've got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down, Rams.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. So close to taking it all the way. They bring him down to 2, but it's first and goal from there. What a run by Williams. 45 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Williams in motion. Borum trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be...
And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. A give. Here's Benson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The Cardinals line up for a punt as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This one, returnable. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They put Adams in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Rams first down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's out wide to Williams. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. That's caught by Puka. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and goal, Rams.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, L.A.
Joshua Carty.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard
Ball
line.
on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Working out of the gun, Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
39-yard line.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
3rd and 2. Now Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, LA. He'll drop the throw. That is incomplete. Taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have a Rams first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance. They're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Let's go. Back to the air once more on 2nd. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only
to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Max Melton. And the Cardinals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.